to expand the runway. And when it comes to commercial viability, sir, like I said, there is a penalty of 2 to 2.5 tons, and that is equal to 20 to 25 vacant seats. Now we have to run with 20 to 25 vacant seats to come under the float penalty. And if you look at the numbers, there are some numbers that the survey say to Dammam, which is in Saudi Arabia, Patna, people traveling to Dammam is approximately 582 seats per week. And if you look at Dubai, it is 481 seats per week. And usually we take this 186-seater Airbus to travel to these destinations. And if you look at 580 or 480 seats that are traveling from Patna to these locations, it is translating into 3 flights per week. Usually the commercial viability happens when there are 7 flights per week. There is a demand to run 7 flights per week. So we are looking into this, sir. We are doing the study also on how many people, because so that it becomes easier to convince the private airline operators also to operate these sectors. And in fact, the operators also do their own surveys, because they are also in the intention to connect more areas, to connect new routes. So definitely this is also under consideration. And we will support from our side also, so that this survey or the viability is thoroughly being addressed.
Thank you. माननीय अशोक मित्तल, ये सवाल पटना एयरपोर्ट से जुड़ा है, आपका सवाल इस पर है।
धन्यवाद महोदय। सर, हाल में इंडिगो की फ्लाइट C6E2482 जो कि एयरबस A320 और 271N थी और दिल्ली से पटना आ रही थी। जयप्रकाश नारायण इंटरनेशनल एयरपोर्ट पटना पर लैंडिंग के दौरान रनवे को ओवरशूट करके आगे निकल गई। यह घटना तकरीबन रात को हुई और एक हादसा बचा। सर, पटना एयरपोर्ट की रनवे लंबाई लंबे समय से चिंता का विषय रही है। वर्तमान में अनस्टेबल रनवे केवल 1677 मीटर तक सीमित है। खासकर एडवर्स विंड कंडीशन में यह लंबाई न केवल नैरो बॉडी एयरक्राफ्ट जैसे A320 और B737 के लिए रिस्की है, बल्कि वाइड बॉडी एयरक्राफ्ट जैसे बोइंग 777 और 787 या एयरबस A390 के लिए तो कंप्लीटली अनफीजिबल है, जिन्हें 2500 से 3500 मीटर रनवे की जरूरत होती है। मेरा सवाल आपके माध्यम से मिनिस्टर ऑफ सिविल एविएशन से प्रश्न है, क्या ऐसी कोई फिजिबिलिटी रिपोर्ट तैयार की जा रही है जिससे पता लग सके कि फ्यूचर में लार्ज एयरक्राफ्ट ऑपरेशन में पटना एयरपोर्ट को कैसे सुरक्षित बनाया जा सकता है? धन्यवाद।
माननीय मंत्री जी।
Sir, based on the runway constraints, which the only honorable member has also mentioned, the Patna airport is a smaller runway, sir, where there are restricted operations with the load penalty only, and which is very much thoroughly followed by the regulator and the airline operator also, so that safe operations happen at the Patna airport. And whenever these kind of incidents happen, they are properly investigated and ensured that the next time these kind of incidents don't happen. But when it comes to the futuristic solution on having wide body operations and having long overhaul operations from these areas, then it is proposed to have a new airport only, Greenfield Airport. But as this airport is restricted, and if you want to expand the runway also, it is physically impossible, because there is railway track on one side and there is a clock tower on the other side, and without the land you can't expand the runway also. So within the stipulated runway of what you have mentioned to be 2,100 meters, to have these wide body operations is not at all possible. So an alternate runway which can cater for the wide body operations is being considered. In the budget also, a greenfield airport for the city of Patna has been proposed. So we are actively looking into this solution by creating alternative airport.
Dr. V. Sivdasan. Dr. V. Sivdasan. Dr. V. Sivdasan. You have a question,
Yes,
supplementary.
Yes, sir.
It relates to Patna Airport.
Yes, sir. My question is related to the.
Patna Airport.
Sir, my question is related to airport, sir. Yes, Patna Airport in his hands, sir.
Yes.
Our respected minister says the commercial viability of the functioning of airport. My question is, sir, the commercial viability, the word commercial viability. In my hometown, one airport is there, Kannur Airport. There we have requested the government, continuously request, not only from our party and the parties and the government of Kerala requested the point of call status, sir. But they are not ready to allow the point of call status. If the theory of commercial viability is there, then why they are not allowing the point of call status?
I request.
Kannur Airport?
Sir,
It's a
question
very
relates to
serious
Patna.
issue, sir.
If
I am
ministers,
expecting the answer from
if
the
minister
Honorable
considers, he can
Minister.
reply.
Favorable
Please.
answer I am expecting from the
Please.
government.
Honorable member has been time and again requesting this point of call for Kannur Airport, sir. But if you had heard my answer, which I have answered before, I have mentioned that the first is to have the point of call in the air service agreement with that country. Only then the commercial viability comes into it. It's not the other way around, where the country works out the commercial viability and then looks at this.
Let him reply.
On
Only
the,
ministers reply.
on the specific issue, sir,
Please.
Kerala is the only state where 3 airports already have point of call. 3 airports already have point of call, and this is the 4th airport which is coming for discussion. And there is an option for our Indian aircraft operators to fly from Kannur to any destination. It is all open. Only for the foreign carriers to come to that place, you need a point of call. So there is no complete restriction as such that without point of call you can't travel internationally. The Indian airline operators can travel to these destinations. And you also have to keep in mind, sir, that the point of call is given between the geopolitical relations is also taken into account between these two countries. And you have to see that India has so many airports now, you can't open all the airports to point of call, and you can't fly to 1 or 2 destinations in that country also. These are certain things that we also have to keep in mind, that when you want to open a country to all the locations, then you have to have a equal level playing field. And for Kerala Airport, you already have 3 points of call, and definitely if the time arises and if the need arises and if both the countries agree, then we will keep it as a point of call.
Thank you. Last supplementary on question number 1. माननीय धर्मशिला गुप्ता जी।
आपका आभार आदरणीय उपाध्यक्ष महोदय। गुजरात के सूरत और अहमदाबाद जैसे मुख्य शहरों में हमारे बिहार के लाखों निवासी नौकरी और व्यापार के लिए गुजरात में बसे हुए हैं, जिनमें से अधिकांश का परिवार बिहार में ही रहते हैं। अतः आपके माध्यम से माननीय मंत्री महोदय से निवेदन है कि पटना से सूरत हेतु सीधी हवाई यात्रा की सुविधा और अहमदाबाद के लिए केवल एक ही फ्लाइट है, उसे बढ़ाकर 2 उड़ानें
ये आपका सुझाव है? सवाल
Put it, sir. We will forward it to the airlines.
Thank you. So now we move to question number 2. माननीय श्री अशोक राव शंकर राव चौहान। माननीय मंत्री जी।
Question number 2.
Yes. First supplementary, माननीय अशोक राव शंकर राव चौहान जी। First supplementary.
Honorable Chairman, sir, the incident involving the London-bound Air India flight in Ahmedabad is extremely serious, and it is imperative to determine the exact causes of this incident to ensure passenger safety. What caused the fuel supply to the engines cut off is an issue which still remains unresolved. We all know that the Boeing 787 Dreamliner is an aircraft heavily reliant on electrical and electronic-based systems. This is the background of the entire issue. And one may recollect that on January 17, 2019, a Boeing Dreamliner operated by Japan's All Nippon Airways, flying from Tokyo, Haneda to Osaka, experienced an unexpected engine shutdown after landing, suspected to be caused by a software or computer glitch. In the light of this precedent, has any clarification been sought from Boeing, the engine manufacturer, GE Aerospace, Genex, and Honeywell, which provides avionics, propulsion systems, landing systems, cockpit and cabin electronics, and various components for this aircraft regarding the Ahmedabad incidents? And also, we understand that, that a number of airlines world over have grounded their Boeing 787 Dreamliner fleets after the Ahmedabad air crash. So I would like to know from the Honorable Minister that is this a malfunction in the aircraft's electrical system? Could the same issue that caused the electrical failure system also have led to the interruption of the fuel supply to the engines? So all these issues come to the fore. And going by the conversation which was recorded in the cockpit voice recorder, the fuel supplies to the engine was cut off. The recorded conversation indicates that neither the captain nor the co-pilot manually cut off the fuel switch. This raises a significant question. So we would like to know from the Honorable Minister that going by the preliminary report which has just been received, what is the cause of this shutdown of both the engines? Was it electrical failure or electronic failure? Or what are the preliminary findings which would lead us to know the exact causes of these incidents?
Thank you.
Chairman, sir, the honourable member has asked a very serious and very comprehensive question regarding the incident that has happened in Ahmedabad. Sir, I would like to start by answering that the investigation process, which is according to the international protocol, the norms which were set by International Civil Aviation Organization, where the state of operation should have their investigation body, and we have our own investigation body, which is the aircraft accident investigation. The investigation process right after the incident with the subject experts into the site, and they have started their process according to the international protocol, and they have involved subject matter experts, all the international necessary people who are supposed to be participating in the investigation, and they have gone through the first set of investigation process, and they have given us the preliminary report. And if you look at the preliminary reports, sir, AIB, as for the first time, so whenever these incidents happen, and if the black box gets damaged, black box is the flight data recorder, which has all the necessary information which gets recorded. And whenever there is a slight damage that happens, it was always it came to that point, sir, where we were sending the black box outside to the original equipment manufacturer and getting it decoded from that state of manufacture only. And it was for the first time that as a country, India